Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Divine Masculine Monday. So, how are we all feeling after this intense weekend and this portal that opened up, right? On Sunday the 10th? It was a lot. It was a lot going on this weekend. So, my beautiful Divine Masculines, I wanted to get a power card for you, of course. See what energies you got coming in this week. Thank you. Okay, my team of lights with these messages. Otter, surrender. Let go of control. That's a big one. A lot to ask of a masculine energy, right? Let go of something to stop holding on so tightly to the past, stop holding on so tightly to the chains and the restrictions that are keeping us like blocked, right? To let some things go and to trust in the universe and to step forward. That's a big one. It's being asked of you right now for a reason, right? You knew exactly, like you know you gotta just breathe, right? Maybe walk away. Let go of the old version of you. Let go of the excuses. Let go of the things that are keeping you stagnant and blocked right now. You had another, my lord, I was about to say, you had another card pop out. Moose, authority. You know what is best for you. I'm like shaking right now. You know what is best for you. Let go, right? Of control. And you know what's best for you. You know what this is. As soon as you heard this card, you knew exactly what it was. You know exactly what it is, and you know what's best for you. That your soul is always guiding you, right? Your soul knows the truth, and when you're living a life that's in discord with the joy and purity and the truth and the love of your soul, life doesn't feel so great, right? Life starts to suck sometimes. Sometimes life can get a little challenging, a little difficult, a little miserable. Our bad days seem to turn into bad weeks and bad months, right? Because we're moving away from the thing that is actually going to bring us joy. We're moving away from the path of like happiness and bliss and happily ever after. We're holding on to whatever it is that we were taught or told or feel like we need to do, right? And we're miserable. You're miserable. You're holding on to the shit that's making you miserable. But you have to remember, you have the authority of your life, right? You're the sovereign being. You're majestic. It's up to you to decide what you want in your life. You are the captain of your ship, the CEO of your life, the freaking author of your book. Like, you have the choice because you are the authority. This is not about someone else being the authority, but it's about you being an authority. You know what's best for you. You know what you need to do. You know what makes your heart sing. You know what brings pleasure to your life. You know what feels good. You know the things that you really like to do, right? The things we used to do. I know it sounds cliche because we always say go back to the things that you did as a kid, but sometimes you got to look at that for the clues to what will bring you joy as an adult, right? And maybe it's getting a freaking coloring book and just like coloring sometimes, right? Just getting out of your head and coloring. Journaling, taking a walk, maybe like cooking again, right? It's like that was your thing. Like maybe taking the time and being like, no, like I want to get in the kitchen, I want to get creative, like I want to have fun. Like doing the things that make you feel good, that bring you joy, and letting go of the things that don't, and stop feeling obligated to hold on to the things that are making you miserable. They are poisons to our body. They become cancerous, right? These obligations, these restrictions, because they keep us boxed in, and then you feel resentment, you feel anger, you feel unhappy, right? You feel unfulfilled, and that can become literal cancer in your body. Cancer in spiritual form is resentment in every form. It just depends on where it's at in your body. It is resentment in every single form. Is that what you want in your life? Is that what you need? No, right? You can let it go right now, step into your sovereignty, and know that the universe is supporting you. You know what's best for your soul. You know it. You feel it inside. You do. You know. You gotta trust it though. See what else I got for you. Oh my God, the bottom of the deck. Okay, Eagle Spirit. Trust your higher self. I was gonna pull another card, and this is at the bottom of the deck. Before I did your reading, when I was in meditation and I was checking the lighting, and I had been shuffling the cards, I was in meditation, I was checking the lighting, and I said, "Oh, let me pull a card to see the lighting is good." And Eagle came up, which is one of my spirit animals, right? I see him almost every day in some way, shape, or form. So I burst out laughing because I was like, "Hey, boo, hey, we're having a minute." But the fact that he came up for you too, Divine Masculine, is a double message to tell me that you guys are really, some of you are really faltering. Like you're not trusting it. Everything is telling you yes, and your mind is saying no. Like everything is telling you yes, and you're like, yeah, but it's like, no, stop with the but. Stop with the but. That was a period, not a comma. Like, let's go, let's go. You have to remember your sovereignty. You have to remember your sovereignty. You have to remember that this is your life and you're not getting out alive. So, do you want to enjoy the rest of your years or do you want to bitch away and wither away with the rest of your years, right? Like, do you want to live life or do you just want to have life lived around you? You have a choice. Pull one more card, see what's popping. Turtle retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. Let go. Like literally, let go. It's like swimming upstream all the time, right? Or like trying to go through this wall and there's a door right there. It's like, how's that working out for you? Right? Like having a headache, like being stressed out all the time, like worrying. Does it make sense? Right? Like you literally, if you trust in your sovereignty, life isn't as complicated and as stressful, right? Because you're doing things that feel good and you're just flowing. When you're in the ebb and flow of the universe, you get to chill, right? You don't have to try to make things happen because you're flowing with the universe and you're being guided and you're taking action steps from that guidance. You're not just trying to like push through a freaking wall all the time, right? You're doing it step by step, but you have to let go of what was and the things that are no longer serving you in order to be in the flow so that you can just trust the process. When you're able to let go of the freaking rope that's squeezing on your hand and causing you to bleed, when you're able to let it go, that's what the blood starts to flow in that area again, right? Your fingers start to move like things. You can relax a little bit because you're not holding on so tight. And when you relax a little bit and you breathe and you start to just really see where you're at, magic starts to happen in your life. Like literally, life shows up for you when you stop trying to force your way down life's throat. It's like, do you want to do this the hard way or the easy way? I know some people like challenges. Listen, I get it. I get if you like a challenge. But I feel like you need to pick your battles, right? And in this sense, in this scenario, with this energy that's surrounding you in this portal that we just went through, and you're holding on so tightly to something, we're in Mercury retrograde still, right? Retrograde is about release, right? Reviewing, reevaluating. If you're being guided to let go of something, release it and trust that the universe will either bring it back to you or it's going to give you something better. Like the things that you're holding on to, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Whether that's a belief system, whether that's a job, whether that's a person that you're dating, like sometimes you got to walk away and get some space, be one with yourself, remember who the fuck you are, right? And then let life support you, like let life show up. Stop trying to force things all the time. I know you're a divine masculine, you're aggressive and masculine is do, action, 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 action. She got massive feminine energy coming into this planet right now, telling you to chill out and flow with it and let life love on you. Let life love on you. This week, let life love you. Let go of the things that's holding you tight. It's like you have something tied, right? We have it all tied on our hand and it's squeezing us and we're squeezing it at the same time. Right? We're holding on for dear life. And then we just finally let it go and it's like, oh, okay, all right. Might like I can move my hand again, right? Things get complicated. Maybe you can't even get it off because it's been on there so tight. And you have little markings in your hand from where it came from, but it's not forever. because that will go away and it'll heal. Just like you'll heal, and your mind will heal, and your life will heal, and your relationships will heal, and your finances will heal. Anything you want, healing is available to you at any point in your life, but you gotta let go of the things that are not serving you so that you can bring in the things that are, right? Throw the fucking trash out. Like, clean your house. Get rid of the things that don't fit. Get rid of the things that you don't use anymore. Like, make space for the new. There's nothing but beautiful energy around you for new beginnings and new wishes to come true and new joys. But you can't have all of that if you're still holding on to the past, right? There's no room for it. You got to make space for the goodness to come in. You got to make space for your blessings. You got to make space for your joys. And it can't live in the same house as your fears and your angers and your resentments and your frustrations and your old way of thinking. They can't live in the same space. So you have to decide, because you know what's best for you. Do I want to be happy? What does happiness look like? Does this feel good to me? And if it doesn't, am I gonna do something about it? Am I willing to even try to do something about it? You're not gonna have all the answers at once, but you can try to do something, right? One little thing is better than nothing. And that one thing will lead to the next, will lead to the next, will lead to the next. But right now, you got to let go of the shit that's not serving you. Just let it go. Take a step back. Throw your shoulders back. Remember that you're the divine masculine. Remember your worth, your sovereignty. Remember that you are the CEO of your life. It's your life. Yours. Yours, 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 yours. Let go of the things that aren't serving you anymore. They're only holding you back. If you want to be happy, choose to be happy and let go of the shit that's no longer making you happy, right? Owl, omens, bottom of the deck. Pay attention to the signs. Y'all already know. I'm not even gonna go there with the owl card because you know you're not listening. All of this is a repeat to everything that you know. You know that you're not listening. You've been seeing the signs that you're supposed to let some shit go or walk away or do something different. You've been seeing the signs. And you know what's best for you, but you're hesitant. So either you're gonna shit or get off the pot. Anyway, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you to get off the fucking pot. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. And I'll see you next week. Yeah. I love you guys later.